Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho! Everybody was a kung fu fighting. Those kicks were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. And they fought with expert timing. There was Funky China Man from Funky Chinatown. They're bashing them up. They're bashing them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew that part. Probably not the greatest way to start this video, but for some reason, that song is stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head. Anyway, this beer is from Cannery Brewing, and this is their Wildfire Dark Lager. I really love the art on this. Like, it is a true wildfire. You have the firemen with the fire axes, and they're trying to put out the fire, and you can see them cutting things down. This is an amazing artistic label. Love that label. Love it. Let's just put it up here. We'll quickly read its statistics. So it's a lager dark, 5.5% alcohol by volume from Cannery Brewing. I love Cannery Brewing, especially their maple stout. Oh, maple stout. It's almost as good as my wife. 295 people have had this and given it a rating on Untapped. It has a 3.76 out of 5 overall. It says Wildfire Dark Lager is a light, refreshing North American lager with additional flavors and complexity from dark malted barley. It features Weyermann Cinnamar, which is produced solely from the roasted malt carafa for an intense dark color with minimal roasted bitterness. The addition of flaked corn brings out the crispness of the North American lager. Wildfire Dark Lager pays tribute to the firefighters who bravely fight our wildfires of Canada. A portion of the proceeds from the sales of this beer will go to the Canadian Fallen Firefighters Foundation. Label illustration and design by Skylar Punnett from Super Deluxe Creative. Well, Skylar Punnett, that is a Super Deluxe Creative label, and I'm glad to hear that a portion of the proceeds go to that. I wish these breweries would tell you what portion of the proceeds, though, so you could actually realize how much of it is. Well, how generous are you? Is it $1 from every can? Because this can is on par with other cans from Cannery, so it's not like they're charging extra for it. But I mean, there is flaked corn in there, so it will take the cost of making it down a little bit. But what I'm trying to say is, like, are you giving 25 cents? Are you only losing 25 cents per sale? Or are you going, you know what? It costs, say it's selling for $5, right? It's selling for $5 from the brewery. Let's say it's selling for $5. It's not selling for $5 from the brewery. I don't know what BC beers are. Let's say it's selling for $3 at the brewery. You paid somebody for the label, sure. I don't know what you paid them for, but usually the label sticker is a couple cents. The can is about 5 cents. So right there, you're still under 10 cents. Then you have the liquid inside, plus your taxes and everything else. A lot of times this can be in the $1 to $1.50 range. I'm running off of Ontario numbers, and I'm running off of Ontario numbers from like 4 years ago. But you should have, if this was selling for $3, you should have at least $1 you can make off of it. But how much of that is going to well, even let's say that. Let's just forget about what the numbers actually are. Let's say you're selling it for $3. It costs $2 between taxes and everything else per can. How much of that $1 is going to the charity? I just want to know. I want to know just for my own intriguingness. That's all. It's just me being me, right? I just want to know. I don't know who cans this, like who the cans are from, because I don't. Oh, that's a lot lighter of a color than I expected. I mean, it looks. Ooh, it's a nice amber color. I was expecting darker, especially with that head. Like, that is an off-white head, but that is an amber-hued beer. And I really like it. It really looks nice. Nice snap, crackle, pop to it. That is a very nice looking dark. It's what a dark should look like. I mean, I like mine to be as black as the black blood of the earth, but I get it. I get it. I can get behind that. I can get behind anything. Oh, yeah. Scent. It's there. Can. There's some chocolate, there's some coffee, there's a slight roastiness. And there's almost like a red licorice note in there. So, I mean, it smells like what I'd expect a dark to smell like. Cheers. Okay. Now, for those of you that have frequented my channel for quite some time, you would know that I speak highly of dark lagers. I like dark lagers. And I think dark lagers are a good introduction to craft beer for a lot of people, especially a well-made dark lager. And for a long time, I had spoken of Silversmith's dark lager, well, their black lager, which is a dark lager, it's a Schwarzbier, as the best black/dark lager on the market. And I know there is a technical difference between a dark lager and a black lager, I get it. But we're grouping here, okay? We're doing loose groupings. There's no segregation on this channel, okay? And I dare say, even all the way back to Cameron's Dark 266, for those of you in Ontario, this competes. This competes for the best black/dark lager. It really does. And there's a lot of really good dark lagers, and there's a lot of really good black lagers, and there's a lot of really good Schwarzbiers. There's a lot of them out there. But this competes for the top, because all the flavors you want in dark beer are here. But just like the slogan for Silversmith's dark lager, don't be afraid of the dark, because it's not overpowering, but the flavors are there. And it's still very easy drinking, which is why, to me, a good, well-made dark/black lager is a great introductory beer. And I wish more people use them as what they would use to introduce people to craft beer and to craft darks at that. Because these have the flavor. There is a coffee flavor there. There is a chocolate flavor there. There is a slight tobacco smoke. There is a slight roastiness, but all of it is very minute in comparison to what most people know of those styles. It drinks so well. Like, so well. It's such an easy drinking beer. It's flavorful, but it's not overly flavorful. And that's where I think this would be a beer that you could drink. See, so we're in Saskatchewan, and 4-packs seem to be the big thing that Saskatchewan breweries like, and some other breweries like. I mean, I find a lot of Alberta and BC beers here in 4-packs and 4-packs only as well. However, here's the thing, right? So I bought one of these. these. I bought 4 beers the day I bought this. And the 4 beers I bought the day I bought this are all here. All 4 of them are here. I've reviewed all 4 of them tonight. And buying all 4 of them cost me less than buying a 4-pack of 2 of them would have cost me. So I could have bought 1 4-pack for the same price as all 4 of these and not liked it at all. I could have bought 1 4-pack for the same price as all 4 of these and liked it a little bit. I could have bought a 4-pack of all 4 of these for less than all 4 of these singles and not liked it much, or this one and loved it. So I take these all, right? And I buy them. And I really like one. I'm indifferent to another. I dislike another, and I love this one. Well, the one I really like, I'll probably buy again. This one, I for sure would buy again. So you're getting more consumerism out of me being able to find something I like. And I just don't get why when it comes to food and drink, I don't get the forcing it down my throat like that. That's not a way, and I guess it's because I can't. If I grew up here in Saskatchewan and all I knew was buying its 4-packs and 4-packs only, okay, I get it. But I didn't. I grew up a little spoiled in where I could go into a brewery and they could have 25 beers. And I could buy a single of all 25 if they had them as singles. Not every brewery does that now in Ontario, but back then most of them did. Albeit, I would also have the ability to go into those breweries. The ones that pissed me off back then is the ones that would have not have a canner or anything, right? Or a bottling machine, and would only sell you draft and growlers. Because I didn't want to spend $20 for a growler of 1 beer either. So I mean that really brings you into, do you stay at the brewery and have a bunch of beers to try their beers? So it was, I love this beer. That's what it comes down to. Roasty, chocolate, coffee, slight tobacco. All of them though, all 4 of those flavors are subtle. There's no bitterness. It clears your palate real. This is a fucking 9.25 out of 10. I would buy this again. Wildfire Dark Lager from Cannery Brewing Company. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm getting up. I'm old.